Hello, my name is Christina Vaughn, and today I will be discussing the importance of negotiation in management. The art of negotiation is the ability that almost anyone can learn. And historically, negotiation has had various negative connotations where someone would think that one person holds all the cards and the other party leaves without anything. With negotiation, understanding the background and effective tactics when negotiation will help benefit your results. And the process that I'll discuss today will be used for novices and experts in negotiation. The purpose of this presentation today is to discuss the usefulness of negotiation in the business world, also ethics in negotiation, as well as the various stages of negotiation. According to Fisher 2012, there are 5 common obstacles that hinder successful negotiation. And those obstacles are asking for less than what you want, being afraid of being told no, unsure of how to get the desired results of yes, thinking more about yourself than the other party, as well as allowing your negotiation skills to work to your detriment. Fisher in 2012 states that successful negotiators are aware that being told no may be their initial response. However, that does not mean that their desired result will not be obtained. An example of that is that they come to the table with an inflated request or ask, and even if that's no is shut down, they will also have a plan B or C or D. And Luke in 2003 mentioned that the less the other side knows about your weaknesses and real preferences, and the more it knows about your bargaining strengths, the better your position will be. So in those cases, that just means that not knowing exactly how bad or how much you want, the result will work in your favor. In negotiation with ethics, the term deception generally has negative connotation during anything with ethics. And according to Fulmer, Berry, and Long, they mentioned that negotiation and the term deception has various forms, with some being acceptable and some being not acceptable. Bluffing is a form of deception, where in negotiation that's actually used very often. And they do, during negotiation, most people inflate exactly what they want, so that is a form of bluffing. Where an unacceptable form would be misrepresenting key facts and key information. Those are ethical dilemmas that have to be met. So everything has to be correct as far as the facts that are presented during negotiation. Next, I will be reviewing the process of negotiation. And during the process of negotiation, there are 4 stages. The first, which is preparation. Then it will be negotiation, outcomes and information, and finally evaluation. And this is according to Luck 2003. During the preparation stage of negotiation, according to Watkins in 2003, it's important to diagnose the situation, assess the individual components of the negotiation to identify potential barriers. And this is important in the planning and implementation phases of negotiation, understanding exactly what you're wanting to get out of the negotiation, as well as what you're willing to give as well. Simon in 2012 states that the object in a negotiation is not to leave the negotiation table holding all the cards. A very expert and a good negotiator understands what they want from the other party before sitting down at the table. So before you plan exactly what you want to understand what the other party needs and requires as well. The next stage of negotiation is the actual phase. And during negotiation, understanding what items or issues that are mandatory to keep and those that are able to be reduced should be important factors to consider. And this is according to Luck in 2003. And then also Steele and Beezer in 1999, they suggest that the goal is not to try to win at all costs if you have a business relationship to manage in the future. And during communication with negotiation, you have to understand that managing relationships is very important in the business world. So at the cost of ruining a business relationship, sometimes it is in your favor to not work as hard to destroy the other competitor or whoever you're negotiating with. And the next stage is outcomes and information. Brown in 2007 explains that if the outcome of negotiation is not favorable, the first step before contacting the other party should be determining what's most valuable to you. So if you do receive the non-desired result of no, you need to understand and focus on exactly what you're willing to keep and what you're able to go away from. And then the final stage is evaluation. During the evaluation stage, according to Watkins in 2002, assessing the results required for setting goals and periodically evaluate what you're receiving. So what that primarily means is that any negotiation that you do, once the negotiation phase is over, evaluate how you obtain those results to help you moving forward with any further negotiation. And then in conclusion, I've explained the ethics in negotiation, also the nonlinear process of negotiation, including the phases of the process, negotiation, outcomes and information, and then lastly, evaluation. And understanding the obstacles that hinder negotiation is important to making sure that you are a perfected negotiator. Thank you very much for your time. Don't turn it off.